Do you have enough car insurance coverage? Chances are you don't, and you don't find out until it's too late. Here today with Keith Leonard of Huffman and Huffman, and not a really exciting topic until you need the coverage. What are some mistakes that people make when they're getting their insurance coverage?
Yeah, the biggest mistake is not knowing how much insurance coverage you have. We hear all the time people say, oh, well, I have full coverage. In Virginia, for instance, if you were to cause a crash, or to be hurt by someone else, you've got to have at least $25,000 worth of coverage. So anybody with insurance has that amount. But we don't recommend just having that. With all the rising costs in healthcare, to just pay simple medical bills, that $25,000 runs out real fast. So we recommend that people have at least $100,000 of liability coverage to cover themselves in an event of, like a car crash or something like that. The difference in premium between the $25,000 and the $100,000 is next to nothing. So that's certainly what we would recommend. And that's the major issue that we see all the time, every day here at our office.
You were telling me earlier also that another issue is when you're in an accident and the other person doesn't have insurance, that can cause real issues as well.
No question, because if they don't and you're hurt and you have all these medical bills and you've had to miss time from work, all those kinds of things, there's value in that. So you need to make sure that you protect yourself as well. And you do that by having your own car insurance, number one, but then having and making sure that you're what they call uninsured motorist coverage. That is a situation when you get hit by someone that doesn't have insurance. How much protection are you protecting yourself with? And again, we also recommend for that coverage that you have $100,000 of coverage for that.
Something changes at the beginning of 2022.
It does. Thankfully, finally, after 40 years in Virginia, the law changes to increase the minimum amount of insurance that people have to have. It's been $25,000 for 40 years, and now thankfully in the early part of 2022, in fact January 1st, it goes to $30,000. And then a couple years after that, it actually increases to $50,000. So that's a very good thing, and it's just something, because of that change in law that's coming up, I think it's important that people sit and kind of look and see what they've got, something to think about. You don't count on being hurt in a crash when you go to work or go to the grocery store, but it happens every day. So it's just a good time to sit and see kind of where you're at with that insurance part of this.
Where can people go if they have any questions?
Well, if they have any questions, they can certainly call our office. We're happy to talk to anybody for free that's thinking about this or dealing with this. It just takes a matter of calling us and asking for one of our attorneys. And if they call, they would just call 757-422-HELP, and we'd be happy to speak to them.
Keith, thank you very much.
Thank you.